Oh my Jesus, guys. I have not made a video in forever, and I apologize. Life has been making me very busy. Um, I'm not exactly sure where to go from here with this channel, because I've been doing a lot of stuff, to help myself lately and haven't had the time. To be honest, I I don't really have anything new in my vape life. To be honest, I had quit my job with Tomorrow Vapes. Um, it's just I feel like employees were not being treated fairly. I don't want to badmouth the company because that's not the type of person I am, but yeah, I just feel like the owner was not appreciating the employees and the amount of work that they were putting in for him, and he bit off more than he can chew, and he's starting to lose customers. He lost customers after I had left, not because of me, but because of his fault, his mistakes and stuff like that. Honestly, I don't have any new mods. I don't have new juice. I am at a very low point right now. Um, I'm just focusing on me. The 14th was my 1 month on testosterone therapy. I don't know if you guys notice any difference in my appearance at all. It hasn't changed. My voice hasn't really changed yet. A month, I don't think, is a decent amount of time for any progress to be shown. But yeah, I feel bad. I haven't made any videos. It's hard for me to make a video on vaping nowadays because the only juice that I was getting in the mail was Tomorrow Vapes juice. Because obviously, with the privilege of working for him, I was able to get extremely low discounted juice or free juice for the sake of reviewing for my channel. And I don't have money, I don't have a job or an income to be able to afford to buy other stuff. I haven't been doing vape giveaways since, a while. Honestly, when I started working for Tomorrow Vapes, I stopped doing vape giveaways. And then, the FDA stuff started happening, and they're talking about paying $1 to ship or to even join out of country giveaways because the US won't do them. Just like stupid stuff here and there. I won one giveaway, and it was for a Starre Pure tank. I can show you the tank. It's honestly not a bad tank. It just sucks. I'm at a weird angle, I know. I'm just trying to find it. It's like buried somewhere deep inside of my abyss of stuff. Pretty much, this is the tank. I don't know if you can see that because of the reflection, but yeah, Freemax Starre Pure tank. I can look inside for you, open it up and everything so you guys can see it. Things have just been very difficult for me lately. I like this, the box has like a diagonal type of, like a little slanty angle on it, so it gives it a little fancy appearance. It has like the science behind, like, the airflow and all that stuff. It takes triple C coils. The casing that holds the coil inside is actually ceramic. The coil itself, it's not ceramic coil like without cotton. It has cotton and the wire coils, but this is what it looks like. The coil looks like it's ceramic on the outside and then has the cotton with the coils on the inside. The only thing that, it's not a bad tank. Airflow you have to get used to. It's a fatty tank. I would say it's probably almost as fat as the TFV4. Maybe just a tad bit shorter than the TFV4, but it is a little fatty here, and the airflow is different, very, very different. It's really hard to see because there's no light. Trying to turn on a light in some way. Okay, yeah, still very hard to see, but pretty much this airflow right here, you have to spin the top and it opens up all the way, and it's just a little slit on both sides. Trying to get it in an angle where you would be able to see it, but right here, that piece right there, and then you can twisty and it closes it all the way, or you can open it. Airflow, something to definitely get used to. The only thing that is a flaw to me is the you just have to get used to the airflow is one thing, but the coils that it comes with, it does kill my battery. The ones that came in here, I believe one was they're really high in ohms, so it kind of sucked a lot of battery life. This one I have not used yet, for the purpose that it is 0.5. 0.5 kills my battery. The lower you go in ohms, the longer battery life you will have. It makes it more powerful, but it does suck less volts from your battery. You'll notice if you have a mod that reads out the volts that are being taken from the batteries depending on how high in watts you go, almost like the RX. It shows on the bottom the volts. Man, my battery's dying, I need to change it. But at 60, I have a 0.15 coil. It's supposed to actually be 0.2, I think, but it's 0.15 ohms, and it is taking 3 volts at 60 watts. So my battery lasts a decent amount of time, but when, you know, I've had a TFV4 tank with a 0.5 ohm coil, and the battery just, it shit out pretty much real quick, because the second, you know, I went up in watts, the volts went up dramatically. At 30 watts, it was taking almost 3 volts of battery, and the RX has 3 batteries in it. It's taking 3 volts when it's at 60 watts. So, yeah, I thought maybe online they would sell lower ohmed coils for that tank, and I thought, hey, if it's cheap enough, I might try and see if I could afford to buy some that are lower, so I don't have to worry about battery life and stuff like that. My batteries are getting old, so I need to start rebuying my batteries. They're almost reaching a year old. Always change your batteries after about a year, because you don't want to risk it venting on you inside of the mod, and there could be fire, there could be smoke, you could burn yourself, you can get hurt. You always want to make sure that when it reaches the 1 year mark that you always replace them. When you buy them for a specific mod, buy them together, keep them together, charge them together. Don't separate them, don't charge them separate, don't use them in different mods and then put them back together. They should always be married. These 3 MXJO batteries I bought all at once, and I bought them specifically for this RX, and it has only been used in the RX. When the RX dies, which I need to charge these batteries anyway, I use this. It's great because they have separate meters, so it lets you know when each individual battery is done charging, as opposed to some where it will be generically like just a green light to show that it's charging, that it's done charging. In general, both of them, you don't even know if one battery is fully charged and the other one is shit, like, you know, half charged. So, sorry for the noise. It's just, it's very springy, so it tends to get loud when you try to push them in. But as you can see, it will show once the three lights are done blink, like when it reaches 3 lights, it's only on, well, this one's now going to 2, but as you can see, like, they were very dead. It's blinking on 1 light, which means it's like depleted. When there's 3 lights blinking, you'll know it's almost done. When all 3 lights are lit up and they're not blinking, they're fully charged. It also stops the current from charging your batteries if it's fully charged, because it's very dangerous to overcharge your batteries. Either way, that's what I have. Is that tank is the newest thing that I have, and I didn't feel like there was a big need to make a video on it. It wasn't like a spectacular buy or win or anything like that. I mean, it's a good tank, but they don't offer coils lower than 0.2 or 0.5. No, I think it's 0.3 and 0.5 or something, and I can't vape something that's that low, that high up in ohms. It just burns the battery out. But I just wanted to make a video and just, you know, reassure everybody that I'm still alive. I just having a really rough time. I'm not employed by any juice companies anymore. Nada, nothing. So I don't have new juice. I don't have new mods, new tanks, RTAs. I have my eye on a limitless RDTA. Maybe if I do end up being able to afford it and getting it, I will do a video on it compared to the avocado, which is also an RTA. You know, pros and cons, which one's better, which one would I prefer more. As of right now, I use only my avocado, and I just switch out mods when the battery dies and the batteries for that mod is charging. This is all I have. RDAs are just really hard for me right now. Because of the testosterone therapy, I need to quit nicotine, and it's really hard for me to quit this nicotine thing, and it's making me irritable and stuff like that. I just, dripping on the RDA every 5 seconds is just not my idea of a fun vape when I'm trying to quit. So I feel like this is the best option. I feel like I still get the power of an RDA, but I don't have to drip every 2 seconds because the tank underneath it is full, or the chamber underneath it is full. So, yeah, that's it. I just wanted to update you guys. There's nothing crazy going on in my, like, you know, my vape life. It's life. I've been distracted by life. So, I don't know. Hopefully, things will change around. Once I'm on zeros, and I don't feel like crap about not being on nicotine anymore, I will be hopefully purchasing more 0 milligram nicotine juices, so that way I can review those instead. I don't have much. I'm mixing 1.5s with zeros right now to try and wean myself off of it in like empty bottles and stuff. And they're not the best flavors. It's all flavors that I like just left in the corner, but because I'm so desperate for nicotine, I've been mixing it in my juices, just so that way I have the nicotine there. But yeah, I'll definitely post another video sometime. I can't promise when. The page is not closed down, it's just out of commission for the moment. But yeah, that's that. Just vape on, vape Boston. It's been a while since I've made a video at all, so I just wanted to update you guys. I kind of forgot a little bit, and it made me feel like crap because I was really on top of it and very dedicated to this channel. I really loved being able to educate and to show off the stuff that I have to newer vapors, like, because I didn't have that when I started. I knew nothing about it. I have to learn it all by myself. And first starting, vape talk sounds like alien language, and I had to learn that alien language on my own. I don't want everyone else to make any stupid mistakes that I've made. Crappy mistakes. Stuff like that. But regardless, I have to put away laundry, so I've been doing housework all day. And I just had a second to sit down, and I thought I'd share what's been going on in my life lately. So yeah, peace, guys.